So we're playing 2,000 points, 40k. First 40k game in a fair while. This is my army and my setup. I've got the big table edges. We've got 10 stern guard and a venerable dreadnought with a blast cannon, not an assault cannon. We've got 5 marines that have combat squadded here, and there are other 5 marines with multi-melter and melter gun in the squads. We've got 1 ironclad dreadnought with dual heavy flamers using the new contemptor models.
No one gives a fuck about that.
We've got another 5 marines here and their combat squad over here with plasma cannon and plasma gun respectively. And another ironclad dreadnought. We've got another squad here, combat squadded, a flamer and rocket launcher in the squad. My chapter master with a pair of lightning claws. He does have swords, but it's supposed to be lightning claws. And the other venerable dreadnought over here. That's... hang on, almost forgot. We also have the master of the forge with 2 servitors.
Space Marine battle, 2,000 points against Adam. I'm Michael. Starting with my squads, we've done the setup. Adam went first. I've got half the Devastator squad here, combat squad and everything, half my scout squad there, the other half of that Devastator squad. They're all sniper rifles for those of you who want to know. Whole squad. A full squad there. Whirlwind, half the sniper rifle squad, the tactical squad of the light half of a tactical squad in Rhino. Same again here. The heavy weapon there. Well, that's a Devastator squad, sorry. And moving on to Razorbacks with squads combated again, and that's my army, as well as Chapter Master hiding over there, swinging on his own at the moment, and that's my 2,000 points ready to play. Gonna try and steal the Inish.
Rightio.
Does not.
That's a 2.
Recording.
Righto. Before I say anything, we are playing pitch battle, and it's Annihilation. Sorry, it's been a long time again.
Don't forget hobbyhub.co.
Yeah, don't forget our sponsors, hobbyhub.co. Yeah,
They're awesome.
They're awesome. Righto, so turn 1 for the Emperor's Children. Everything moved up. The Dreadnought over here fired at this Rhino here and hit, but didn't actually do anything to it. The Plasma Cannon squad ran up into the little bunker up on the hill there. Give themselves a good field of fire. This ironclad and the combat squad charged up as far as they could, getting 6 to run. This combat squad fired at the scouts, and they've got to make a break test. This ironclad and this squad ran up as fast as they could, and that's basically it. This one fired its last cannon at the Whirlwind, and it cannot shoot or move next turn.
Sad face.
Hooray.
2. Ultramarines turn 2. What we did was we just moved up, consolidated, shot these at here, killed a couple of his marines in there. They rallied and they're safe as houses. Fired everything that was around here into him. Couldn't really do much to him, but we slowed him down, I hope. Everything that was here, these guys all fired on these. Killed a couple of them, they rallied again. My Chapter Master did his orbital bombardment, took out the Tech Marine and his servitors and 1 other bloke. Marine. Couldn't use that. And we fired pretty much everything on everything here, doing absolutely no damage. A couple of heavy bolters took out 2 of those from these 2 squads here. And that's my turn 1 over.
Hoorah. Righto, the Emperor's Children, turn 2. Up here, the Dreadnought moved up behind the building a little bit to hide from a couple of the last cannons. It stunned that Rhino in the middle again. Well, not in the middle of the table though. The Plasma Cannon squad tried to fire at the heavy weapons squad down the corner there, but they missed somehow. The ironclad here killed the 5-man tactical squad that was there and has consolidated up a bit. This squad forgot to move and then shot some scouts. I think they killed one. This one moved up, as did the squad there. The multi-melter squad moved up. The stern guard fired at this squad here and killed 3 and also killed 3 of themselves. Probably not the best shooting for them, but you know, could be worse. And the squad here with the melter gun moved up and killed 1 Marine.
Okay, so the Ultramarines are trying to fight back a little bit here, stop them from coming across the table. We fired las cannons, sniper rifles and heavy bolter squads into that unit. They're no longer there. The unit that was coming across here, we fired all the sniper rifles down on them and the heavy bolters, took them out. Fired las cannons and crack missiles at him. He giggled at us. Fired all of this at the squad of 3 that was left here. They're now gone. Fired assault cannons at these and picked one off. Fired the las cannons at these. This blew its arm off, and the second one actually made it can't shoot next round, so that's a bonus. And that's all the Marines, Ultramarines did. Round 2 over.
Oh dear, here's a good one. Righto, the Emperor's Children, turn 3, I believe. Everything sort of charged forward, got into combat where it could. Over here, Scout Squad was destroyed by the venerable Dreadnought, who is charging forward as fast as he can. The Ironclad down here killed one of the heavy weapon split squadrons, the combat squads, that's the name of them. And then over here, the other Ironclad, charged in and tore a Rhino to absolute shreds. And then over here, the other venerable killed the sergeant that was standing there, and the stern guard just walked past him and ignored him anyway. And that's everything. His squad ran as fast as they could into cover, just staying in there as much as they can.
Ultramarines turn 3. What we did was fired just about everything into the Dreadnoughts, did nothing to them, needed the 6s on 6s on bent over 6s. Killed 3 Marines that were here with all the gunfire here from all the heavy bolters. Couldn't do anything to this Dreadnought with all the las cannons and assault cannons and blah blah blah. Couldn't hurt them. But there were 6 stern guard or whatever, and we just hammered them. They're all gone except for him. And that's my turn 3 over.
Emperor's Children turn 4, I think. Everything has charged into more combats here. The venerable Dreadnought got into combat up there and killed 1, and the Marines stuck around. The Ironclad here failed to get into combat but killed 3 scouts with its heavy flamers. Over here, the commander got into combat and killed 3 Marines, I believe. And the Ironclad got in and killed 3 as well.
He's not an Ironclad, he's a regular.
He's an Ironclad.
Oh.
The Dreadnought over here came in and tore some bits off the tank, but the tank's still sort of sitting there idling, can't move though. And the last of the stern guard got punched in the face by some heavy weapons Marines. Oh dear.
Ultramarine turn 4. Combat over here. I lost another Marine out of that. Probably got to do a leadership thing there too. Fired everything down on these. Killed 2 more. These guys just were running away from bad men. Chapter Master's just moving towards combats. The combats here, there's only purple there, so you can tell what happened. These guys fired there, killed 1 of the 2 that died there. Everything that could fire at this guy hammered him. He's standing there motionless, but the lights are still on.
Lights are on.
And that's my turn 4.
Righto, Emperor's Children turn 5. Over there, that combat, the Venerable actually didn't do anything, and lo and behold, the Marines also didn't do anything. In this combat, the Ironclad got in and tore 2 Marines to bits. and they stuck around, unfortunately. Up the back there, the ironclad did nothing. These two squads shot at the scouts and killed one. I was hoping to kill a bit more, but that'll do. And the commander got in and killed 3 Marines in the combat, and the Marines stuck around. And that ironclad sat there, or that dreadnought sat there looking pretty, doing nothing because it's got no arms, no legs.
Ultramarine turn 5. Combat still locked here. He killed one more, but we stayed to play. The combat here I lost, so he's kind of wandered off for his next meal. Combat still locked here. Fired everything down on these guys. I think we killed one, maybe, I don't know. Chapter Master's slowly running across. Drew another combat squad into this fight to bolster it, to hold him down. It's worked so far. And we fired everything at that dreadnought again, causing no injuries. That's turn 5. We're going for the random game length right now on a 3, 4, 5, 6. We continue. And we're on.
We're on for turn 6. Righto, Emperor's Children turn 6. The dreadnoughts sort of just finished everything off over in this corner. The ironclad flamed some scouts, torched them all to death. The multi-melter here shot and killed the commander, and in combat there the ironclad killed one. The rocket from here tried to shoot at the tank up the back there and missed. The commander killed the last the two sergeants over there and jumped into the tank for a little bit of cover, and that's it for my turn 6.
Ultramarines turn 6. Tried shooting that again. There wasn't much to shoot at, just trying to take the points off him. Didn't work still. Fired that at them again, scattered immensely. Combat here again. Well, one more of my Marines walked away, but we stayed to play. And that's turn 6. We're going to try for turn 7.
That's turn 7.
Turn 7's on.
Okay, Emperor's Children turn 7. The dreadnoughts sort of moved up. The Venerable tried to blow up the Whirlwind, as did the 2 squads up here with their heavy weapons. They blew the gun off, and that was it. The Ironclad killed one more in combat, and the Commander killed one of the Marines in combat over there, and that Venerable's still sitting there, looking pretty.
Pretty fugly. Ultramarines turn 7. Hard game. Looked alright early on, but we got creamed in the end. Combat over here, shot to pieces, moved the tank up out of the way, nothing to play with there. Lost too many men here, stayed to play, fired that at that again, nothing, moved that tank out, nothing, and that's game. Victory to Adam.
Good game, Mick.
Good game, Adam. Excellent. Good fun.
First game with 40k in quite some time. First one for Bunker Tube in a while as well, I think. The Emperor's Children, brought them back out because I've got my new dreadnoughts. The new dreadnoughts absolutely went off this game. I really like the list. It played pretty well. It's pretty much just a list that is exactly what I usually play. Hard armour that hits fast and keeps hitting.
Yep, Ultramarines, first couple of rounds held their own, you know, shot the shit out of the Emperor's Children, is that what they are?
Yeah.
Bastards. But once his hardware got into combat, it was just a matter of ripping through the tanks and taking out the things that could kill him and giggle and everything else. Good game. I had 200 points on the table left at the end, and Adam looked like he had over 1,000. So, yeah, very concisive victory for Adam, so good game. Excellent.
Good work, boys.
I'd also like to give a shout out to our sponsors for hobbyhub.co.
Yeah,
check them out.